الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى وفي مقدمتهم مولانا وحبيبنا محمد المصطفى صلى الله تبارك وتعالى عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أهل القرب والصفاء. ورضي الله تبارك وتعالى عن صحابة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. ولا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. وأشهد أن محمدًا عبد الله ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وكرم وشرف وبارك عليه وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. وبعد، عباد الله، فإني أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بالوصية المنجية، وهي تقوى الله تبارك وتعالى. قال تعالى: إن تتقوا الله يجعل لكم فرقانا. نسأل الله لنا ولكم التقوى والفرقان. وبعد، يقول الحق تبارك وتعالى في غير ما مرة في القرآن العظيم: كل نفس ذائقة الموت. Actually, I was reading this ayah and the thought came to me that we always translate the ayah as every soul shall taste death. But when I look at the siyagha that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala used, is siyagatu ismi al-fa'il, kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. That literally means every soul is tasting death. We are tasting death. And how? Because every single moment that we are living, we are getting further from life and nearer to death, closer to death. That is one meaning. You know, what is not certain is your life. Life is uncertain. We say it all the times, but it is so true. It is truth that life is uncertain. What is certain is death. Because you and I do not know whether we will live to the next minute. We don't know that. So our life is uncertain. But we all know that we are going to die. Can you please close that door? Because the birds are. Thank you. So our life is uncertain, but our death is very certain. And Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, Innaka mayyit. And innaka mayyit, with the inna, can be translated as you are dead. You are certainly dead. Of course, it means that, O Rasulullah, you are going to die, and they as well are going to die. Innaka mayyitun wa innahum mayyitun. Thumma innakum inda thumma innaka mayyitun wa innahum mayyitun. Thumma innakum yawm al-qiyamati inda rabbikum tahtasimun. So you are dead, literally, or you are going to die. We are dead because our hearts are away from Allah. And Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, إِنَّمَا يَسْتَجِيبُ الَّذِينَ يَسْمَعُونَ وَالْمَوْتَى يبعثهم الله. He describes the heedless people, the disbelievers, as al-mauta, as dead people. Or when it comes to the Prophet ﷺ, you are dead. Why? Because you are absent from people, from the creatures of Allah, because of your presence with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. That's why one of the scholars say there are two types of ghafla, there are two types of heedlessness. One who is heedless, absent from Allah because he is busy with the creatures. And one who is busy with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, present with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, so much so that he became absent from the creatures of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. So when a person is living with Allah, who is present with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, he is alive with Allah and may be absent and dead when it comes to people. أَوَّ مَنْ كَانَ مَيِّتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ. So the person who is absent from Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is always dead. أَوَّ مَنْ كَانَ مَيِّتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا يَمْشِي بِهِ فِي النَّاسِ كَمَنْ مَثَلُهُ فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ لَيْسَ بِخَارِجٍ مِنْهَا. Here also Allah is resembling, is comparing, making similarity between the person who is absent from Allah to the person who is dead. So we are dead. That's what Allah Ta'ala. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. We are tasting death. And you can understand it this way, that it is because of the imdad of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala that we are continuing to be alive. That as Imam Ibn Atwa'illah secondary said, that nobody is deprived of these two ni'am, these two ni'mah of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Ni'matul ijad wa ni'matul imdad. If there was no ni'matul ijad, we wouldn't be here. But if there was no ni'matul imdad, we would have not been continuously being here. So our continuous life depends on the continuous imdad of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Otherwise we are dead. If such was not the case, we are not here. We wouldn't be here. So kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. We are, whether we know or we don't know, tasting death according to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. And whenever we say we hear the death of a person, we say inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Again, sigha ismul fa'il. Inna lillahi, we are certainly for Allah. Wa inna ilayhi raji'un. And to Allah are we returning, constantly returning. He didn't say, وَسَنَرْجِعُ إِلَى اللَّهِ, and we shall return to Allah. We are constantly, ever returning to Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Why? Because death is going to be our meeting point with Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Because death is not the ultimate end of this life, of life. It is the end of this life, but not the end of life. Because every one of us has 5 different lives. We were alive before with our arwah, hayatul arwah, when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala addressed it to all of us. Alastu bi rabbikum. He addressed it to all of our souls. Am I not your Lord? Alastu bi rabbikum. Qalu bala shahidna an taqulu yawm al-qiyamati inna kunna an hadha ghafilin. Aw taqulu innama ashraka aba'una min qabl وَكُنَّا ذُرِّيَّةً مِّن بَعْدِهِمْ أَفَتُهْلِكُنَا بِمَا فَعَلَ الْمُبْطِلُونَ. So we are alive, but because we cannot have any perception of that life, that we forgot. But we were. يا أيها الروح هل ترضى مجاورة على الدوام لهذا المذنب الكدر ألست كنت ولا جسم تساكنه ألست بحضرات الله بالذكر حتى جعلت بأمر الله في قبس ليبتلاك فكن من خير مقتدر. So we were alive before.